gentlemen, welcome to my channel for Chief Architect users. My name is Mark, and on this channel I like to display some of the creations that I make. I use Chief Architect software to create these 3D models specifically for Chief Architect software users. This is where I like to display my designs and the capabilities of Chief Architect software. Through this platform, I would like for the general public and other Chief Architect software users to be able to access some of my creations. If you're not already a Chief Architect software user, I hope by the end of this video, you will be inspired to give Chief Architect a try, and maybe you'll become a new user of Chief Architect software yourself. If you're already a Chief Architect software user, I hope by the end of this video I earn your support, and hopefully you can get inspired as well. That'll help me keep this channel going. And also please remember to visit my website calypsbymark.store. Also, you can join my Facebook group Chief Architect Users 3D Models, or you can find me on Facebook by just typing in Mark Baldwin. For anything else, you can contact me by email at calypsbymark@gmail.com. Now, with that out the way, let's get into today's video. Alright, so first things first. In this video, first thing, I'm just finna zoom in on this because we're getting ready to work on a compact track loader. This would be the process on just pulling in the file onto my canvas so I can start to draw or trace it out, size it out, and things like that. This particular video, we're just focusing on the beginning phase of starting the tracks and the track mechanisms to give it that look and that feature. So 1 and 2 are what we're mainly going to focus on. I had already started this video and I didn't quite like it, and so I'm starting this video picking up from what I've already started on this. So you can see I got that line with the arrow going across, and these, I guess they're kind of like your drums, your rollers, that's going to help the track move. And so basically I'm using my heavy equipment industrial machinery parts and scrapyard plan. On this plan, you get all the other pieces that even the small tiny pieces that I've made to keep creating other 3D models. Right now I'm finna just put some place points. It'll kind of help me snap my lines together a lot better when it comes to drawing out this piece of the equipment. Now this is just one way that I do it. You don't have to do it like that, but I just do it like that just so I can quickly, it just helps me get it down quicker. And once I have everything traced and outlined, then I can just take it and move it off to the side. We can resize it and bring it to life later. And sometimes I do like to zoom in to make sure that all those lines are meeting correctly. Sometimes it seems like sometimes it seems like the lines may not always fully connect. All right, let's get this one down. Boom, 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 boom. And this is one that I definitely had to zoom in on. So I was just like, when it gets to those little tight areas, that's when it's kind of like you almost don't see it for sure. I'm telling you, I was really trying to make sure. Alright, so remember, we're just focusing on the tracks. So I'm finna take this and I'm gonna drag it over there to where we're actually putting everything together, where we're actually building. And notice that the pieces of the track, well, we haven't got there yet, but there's pieces of the track that will be coming from the excavator track that we have already designed. I'm just quickly sizing it. I'm not gonna finish it right there. I just want to size it a little bit, then I'm still gonna just move it off to the side somewhere. I just wanted to make sure that it's going to be feasible. If it's going to be feasible, just off the trace off. But you know, this is a Caterpillar compact skid steer, and it's pretty much almost the same as a Bobcat skid steer. You can see the pieces of the track. I'm gonna borrow some of that. Yep. I'm gonna go over here to some track that I made, but it doesn't have all the other stuff in it or in the way. All right, once we bring that down, I'm finna slice that because I don't need all of it. So I just want to start with the bottom portion of it first, just so we can get it on there, get it sized up, see how it's gonna roll around the pins or the rollers before we commit to it. All right, so I'll remove that. So we're gonna highlight all that so we can select it. Let's start shrinking it down. Boom. All right, we're gonna pull it up in there. Let's zoom in. All right. As you can see, like, some things will still need to be adjusted, and this is why I encourage others to, if you purchase the heavy equipment industrial machinery parts and scrapyard plan from me, you'll have access to all the tedious tiny little pieces that I've made, and you can just keep using those and reusing those to make other 3D objects or whatever just comes to mind. This particular build, this is going to take some time, so this will not be a part of the current. So, like, say if you went to my website right now, or if you just requested your copy of this plan, the compact skid steer, it won't be on there, or it won't be in there at all. So you just won't get it. Yeah. not in the version that's already online. But if you purchase Bentley, sit down. But if you purchase that, you will automatically go into, like, my membership category, and as soon as certain objects and things like that are completed, you'll get the update for free, right? So we'll just update that, and that plan file, you'll still be able to have the new objects, or we'll just send you a link to where you can just download the object for free to add into your catalog. All right, so we're getting ready to trying to do the top piece, and right here, like I said, I'm reusing other pieces that I have already created. I'm gonna make sure it's got the right type of size. We gotta tilt it. We're gonna tilt it to make sure like we trying to get that angle just right, or as close as possible. Now once we get everything adjusted properly, we'll bring it down. We'll bring it down closer to that line, and we may have to remove some pieces just so it can actually fit a lot better. Keep in mind that you're watching the sped up version of how I develop these things from the actual schematics. So I had to speed it up because sometimes I may be sitting here just thinking like, and I'm thinking about the next move. I may be thinking about the last positioning that I did, and I'm just always thinking. So sometimes I move a lot slower when you're trying to be so detailed, right? When I'm designing, I'm not necessarily trying to rush because I'm trying to achieve a greater level of detail when it comes to the finished product. My dog is over there just. Summer, will you stop it? Stop throwing the tantrum. All right. Definitely got to remove some of these. Once I remove those, we're gonna slide that on down in position. And I do want to apologize to everybody about the quality of the screen recording. It's like one minute it was amazing. I mean, immaculate quality. And then the next minute it's some issue. So, but if I didn't just get started and just start getting these videos uploaded, it just seems like my process would have been forever. So I was just like, hopefully, and I pray that it's legible enough for a lot of you to still be able to get something from this video. My goal is to show you that you can still do advanced 3D modeling with Chiefarchitect software. If you can look at my portfolio, or like I said, just you see that the dump trucks in the back. All right, so right now I'm just showing you where we're at so far. Right, it's starting to you got this the shape of the tracks, and right now I want to flip these over. I need to flip these over so they can face up the right direction. And then we're going to color them to make sure that they're starting to reflect the color of the original machinery. But mind you, everything has not been completely sized out. What we're doing is we're getting the base sizes down first. We're getting the things created first and the size first before we take it to the actual level to where we start putting it together. I was getting ready to rotate, and I realized that'd be the wrong thing to do. So eventually I just said, nope, cancel. So we just cancel that, and we'll rotate them the right way in just a second. Once I understood the proper way to flip them around, I always get a little confused and turned around right there. But once I got it all figured out, boom, I can just go through there and make sure all of them are turned over. And then we're gonna go through there and make sure all of them have the right color and the color pattern scheme. Then we'll probably take a small look at it. All right, so the two bigger rollers are still not visible, but we'll get those going here pretty soon. We were looking to see the elevation, to get the elevation right for the other two big rollers to come back into play. Double checking that elevation. Correcting the elevation. That's still not it though, but so. And this is why I say it's sped up. Because without speeding it up, oh my goodness. All right, zooming out. Trying to double check that, the size, the dimensions. I think we got it as close as possible to the actual track length. From number 2, I believe it is. So whatever we design in Chiefarchitect, it's so that it does have the real world size dimensions to it. So whatever you do in your industrial designs or field layouts or whatever, or upcoming project, you may even want to size your equipment on the property, and this also helps with that. So when I'm done with this, it'll help people to put it in your design, show the phase of design, property work and all of that. One thing you don't want to do is have a dump truck way too big for your lot and soil. It can really do some damage. All right, we getting ready to take a look at it. As a matter of fact, I even used this for the thumbnail. Yep. And so this is where we're at so far with this, okay? All right. Just going back over here for a reference so we can see the color. But for my on mine though, I want my bolts, like the fasteners and bolts, I want those to be black, because it just for this type of design, it just shows out better. And so And the texture that I use is iron pitted, but I colored the texture. One of the textures I colored it so I can have a good yellow based type of iron pitted or darkish iron pitted orange. Yeah, that's the thumbnail. Let's see, where are we at? Looks like we're just about getting ready to wrap it up. Alright, and that's it for this video. The next video will be coming where we'll pick up where we left off, and we'll continue the design build for that cat compact skid loader. And so I'll see you guys in the next video, and I hope you enjoyed it. Peace.